So apparently somebody has already played Legends Arceus. Go ahead and break your salt out, cause we're about to talk about some rumors. What is up, YouTube? It's RSMario here, back on the grind again. BDSP is out. Hopefully, I have been able to actually get that stuff I've recorded for the game up on my gaming channel. If not, I got you. I'm gonna get it up there eventually. So much stuff is going down, but I will get it up there. But yeah, so apparently somebody has played Pokemon Legends Arceus early. And of course, it's the Chinese leaker. So he says he's played the game early and he has some interesting things to say about the game. Of course, if you like this video and videos like this, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button, do all that stuff that YouTube wants you to do in order to continue to get my videos, as well as follow me at twitter.com/rsmario128. So this way you will always be notified when I post a video. And check out my second channel, my gaming channel. This is getting way too long. So apparently somebody's played Legends Arceus early, and of course it would be the Chinese leaker of all people. And so he said he's played Pokemon Legends Arceus early, and he says, and quoting from Twitter, my feelings about Pokemon Legends Arceus, grinding hardcore fresh for some parts, like you need different action-wise strategies on different boss fights, but meanwhile easy to get bored. Just my 2 cents, so don't take it too seriously. Gonna get one when it comes out. So this is a pretty interesting stance on this, and it's kind of somewhat what I expect, because Legends Arceus is gonna be more of a single player focused game, and it may not even have a multiplayer component to it, which would be interesting. I can see some people probably getting mad about that, but as a real possibility that there's no multiplayer to this game, or if there is a multiplayer, it's pretty bare bones to just competitive battling, you know. But yeah, so of course the grindy aspect, I'm assuming, is because you need to fill out the Pokédex to a certain extent in order to get to another location. Kind of like how in Witcher 3, like you have to do, like you can get to pretty much anywhere, but in order to get like specific upgrades for yourself and things, you have to complete parts of the story. So I can kind of see where they could be grinding. Personally, as somebody who's played RPGs for half his life, I don't mind the grind. Like, give me the grind. That makes me feel like there's more of a game here. You know what I'm saying? Where I have to kind of work to get better or work to get something. I like that. I don't mind that at all. Now, the boring part is interesting. So why would he say the game is boring? Or you could get bored? Now, this could be a couple of things. Now, open worlds tend to get boring when one of two things happen. Either one, it's like a Ubisoft style open world where there's like so much to do that you get overwhelmed and you kind of don't know what to do, and then eventually you just go do something else because you're bored. There's so much stuff for you to do, you literally get bored because you don't know what to do first or what to do next. And you don't just want to do the main story. You know what I'm saying? That has happened to me. That happened to me with Witcher 3. A couple times when I was playing through it, where it was so much stuff for me to do, I was just like, I want to go do something else. You know what I'm saying? Then there is the open world where there is a big detailed open world, but there's not enough in it. Now this is something I ran into with Kingdom Come Deliverance. Kingdom Come Deliverance has a big detailed open world, but a lot of it is trying to get from point A to point B at times. Now I haven't played the DLC of the game that came out like, what, 2019, something like that. I haven't played that, so I don't know if that added stuff to it. But for the most part, between getting from one city-like place to another, there's not a lot to do. You know, you might be able to like hunt animals and stuff, and that's about it. You know, it feels kind of like empty. You know, empty but not empty. And I can see where that could, you know, get you bored. You know what I'm saying? Man, there's a lot of stuff here, but it's not a lot to do, you know. I can definitely see that as being an issue, you know. Now, of course, you want to take this with a grain of salt because, again, this is a rumor. The Chinese leaker has been pretty spot on so far. He's been pretty spot on. Today's sponsor will help you. Salt, protecting people from unflavored food, wounds, and unsubstantiated internet rumors from 4chan for thousands of years. Take a little bit of salt to keep you from being salted. So he also kind of compares the last 3 Pokemon games. So, you know, Sword and Shield, he gives like an 8.8, and BDSP he gives a 5, which I think that's a bit low. I would totally give BDSP at least a 6. You know what I'm saying? I think BDSP probably deserves a 7, but if I'm being just like straight down the middle, I would give it a 6. And definitely, I haven't played Legends Arceus, so I don't know, but he gave it a 7.5. I would definitely probably give my personal rating for BDSP would be a 7, straight up. But yeah, so essentially he says this game is almost as good as Sword and Shield, which could probably disappoint some people because, you know, people don't really like Sword and Shield. Which is interesting. I mean, you know, this is kind of for a single player only game, that's pretty good. It's, you know, for Pokemon, because Pokemon is kind of like one of those games that is still 50% single player, 50% multiplayer, because that is, you know, because Pokemon really never has an end game. The end game is multiplayer, you know, competitive multiplayer and whatnot, you know. So, I mean, for the game to be primarily single player and to be almost as good as a full-blown Pokemon game, to me, I think that speaks volumes. I think that's pretty good. Even though this is only one person now, we don't really know. So, and it's also a rumor. So, that's about it for this video. Of course, I got another video, guys. I got another video for you guys tomorrow. You know, check out my second channel where I talk about the possibility of the gaming industry's white whale, Half-Life 3, coming back. So that's about it. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, folks, keep it real.